What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what do my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win or keep you safe or have you entertained. So today's video, we could talk about the dark web. Yes, the dark web. A lot of people ask me, what is the dark web? What's going on the dark web? Can you really make money on the dark web? Can you really get hacked on the dark web? All the different type of questions about the dark web. And it's okay, because there's a lot of new people who are every day somebody new is learning about or getting intrigued with the dark web because they hear so many different things about the dark web. And to be knowledgeable about what's really going on there will keep you safe and keep you in a good position, because a lot of people hear the dark web and the average mind is small. The average mind doesn't have common sense. Like, a lot of people be like, use your common sense. Well, you can't use something that you don't have. So people got to start understanding that everybody doesn't have common sense. Everybody doesn't logically think. Everybody doesn't, have the tools to know right from wrong, really. So the dark web, what is the dark web? So the dark web is a place that was created for people to basically sell and talk about things and post things that you normally wouldn't be able to post or see on the clear net. The clear net is the average net that we all are on every day: Yahoo, Google, YouTube, things like that. And if we post certain things on these platforms, accounts get banned, so on and so on. On the dark web, you can post whatever that you want to post. You can sell whatever that you want to sell. It's like it's a different world. It's a whole different world. It's a dark world, really. It's self-explanatory. So a lot of people go on the dark web to see a lot of different things, sell a lot of different things, post a lot of different things, talk about a lot of different things that you normally wouldn't see on the clear net or in the real world. So the dark web isn't a www here go this site.com type of thing. It's all encrypted, it's all hidden, it's all secret. So one thing about the dark web that people have to understand is it's very hard to actually surf the dark web. In real life, the dark web is basically just encrypted sites. It's just not no place that you enter like you're in the dark web. Welcome. No, it's basically you using a certain Tor browser and a VPN, and you searching just different sites that you can't search through the normal web browser. But the thing is, it's hard to find these sites because they look like long Bitcoin addresses, and they're onion. They're encrypted with onion, so that means they're .onion sites. You can't post onion sites on the clear net. The clear net blocks onion sites from being posted, so it's hard for people to really share sites and things like that. So that's why it's hard for people to find sites on the dark web. So what are some things that you can possibly see and get on the dark web? Well, the dark web is a place where people go to post the most craziest things, the most outrageous things, and the most weirdest things that you wouldn't see on the clear net. So you got people. So let me explain to you guys like this. I've been on the dark web since I was 7 years old, probably 7 years old. And I used to go on the dark web. I was on the dark web not knowing I was on the dark web. Because like I told you guys before, how I found the dark web was being a horny little kid, looking up corn sites and just looking up so many sites, it just led me to the dark web and dark websites, and end up getting caught and figuring out how to hide the addresses and things from the search history and things like that. So that's how it really happened for me. But when I used to go on the dark web as a kid, you would see corn sites, and we all know what corn sites is. You would see places with people selling narcotics. The old red rooms back in the day used to be, so let me give you guys a timeline. So 98ish, 90, 2000ish, around that time, the videos that was on the dark web used to be the same videos that people started seeing being exploited on the clear net. So when it was a point in time when people start posting and start seeing gruesome videos from overseas of people getting head decapitated, um people getting shot in their hands, getting legs and fingers cut off from like overseas and stuff like that, getting put in, like laying down and seeing stuff like that. Like those videos started to be leaked on the clear net. And those, like, you can see a lot of those videos right now on the clear net. Like those were the videos that you used to see on the dark web. And there were red rooms. So the red rooms used to be basically just rooms with video cameras or cameras in there that was in black and white, and it was just weird settings. So it might be somebody might work at a morgue, and they might just put a camera in one of the rooms and just let it sit there. Or somebody might put a camera in a bathroom and just let it sit there, but nobody comes in there. Like it was red rooms like that. So that's mainly what you used to see on the dark web. You seen some gruesome things. What else did you used to see on there? Random sites. um Forums are very popular on the dark web because forums are was a way that people communicated. Like back in the day, it, if you was on a forum, that's how you met people, that's how you communicated with people, that's how you know what I'm saying, chatted with people, because it was like AOL chat and all the Google chat back in the day. So that's how people communicated and talked with each other, through forums, not through sites, but through forums, and they talked about a lot of different things. So hold on. So, like, I ain't gonna lie, I literally got addicted to going on the dark web every day because of the things that you used to see. And it was so entertaining, especially as a kid, to see these type of things, these gruesome things. It's like, wow, like it really blows your mind. So, like I said, when I was a kid, I wasn't on the dark web to try to buy nothing and do no type of scams or no type of fraud or nothing. No, I was just on it for entertainment purposes only, just looking at stuff that's being entertained, trying to see the next gruesome thing. Like that's what I was on the dark web for. Um, but as the world evolved, the years evolved, and things evolved, people go on there, and now it's more of a financial service institution. Like more people are on there selling stolen financial services and stolen financial goods, like fake synthetic documentations from birth certificates, SSN cards, uh, dumps full of pens, all these different things, because how the world has become so accessible to these things that it's easy for a scammer, fraudster, or hacker to be able to get this information and sell it on the dark web. Like I told you guys, anywhere there's money being made, there's going to be some type of scam or fraud being committed. And people are in the dark. People don't know everything. People don't believe in everything. And there's so much information that's out there that we don't know about or we wouldn't believe in that's true, that will really mess our minds up. And this type of information is what's on the dark web. You got people on the dark web that compromise major companies, the FBI, the CIA, all these different places compromise information, and then they hold it for ransom. They call it ransomware, meaning that they get this information and they threaten to leak this information out to the public. And if that company or they don't pay the ransom, they're going to leak it. And a lot of times, a lot of these companies pay that ransomware. It'd be millions of dollars, and then they end up hiring the hacker to help them make their security database stronger, and just to get on the hacker's safe side and the good side. Like it's a lot of information out there that's floating around on the dark web that's top secret information. Like there are hackers in Canada, Russia, Africa. It's hackers in all different type of places that a lot of people wouldn't even think about. Like the things that we doing here, they doing overseas. India, Indian scams, call centers, and things like that. So people got to understand that people are handling our personal information on a daily basis also, from banks. When you call the bank and gotta check it on something or change something, you're talking to that representative. 9 times out of 10, they're at their house, so they're at their personal home. No manager, nobody looking at your personal information. There's no telling what they're doing with that information. There's so many different systems and so different, like people are figuring out ways and loopholes how to utilize everything that these companies are using to get information, selling on the dark web, utilizing some type of scam, some type of fraud, or some type of scheme to generate some type of revenue. And the way the world is working right now is wild, because there's so much new technology. There's AI. There's so much technology going on right now, which is allowing these loopholes for these methods and these scams and things to go on. For example, load ups. People are getting their accounts loaded up from bank accounts, cash apps, bitcoins, PayPal, Chimes, Apple Pay, anywhere you could receive money. They're loading that account up because of the loopholes that these hackers and scammers are figuring out and learning, and they're exploiting them. And like I said, there are places on the dark web where you can get your account loaded up, where you can buy fraudulent things, you can buy mystery boxes, you can hire um hitman for hires and all this, but you don't know if they're real or not. You don't know if it's the police behind that website or whatever. So it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on, because a lot of regular people have been interested in the dark web. They hear about it. Everybody heard about the dark web, but 99% of the people have never been on it. And really would be like, people might not want to buy nothing, but just to go on there and see what's going on. That's what most people want to do. Like, they hear about it so much, so they want to see what's really going on. And the things that's on there will really intrigue the average person. Like, whoa, like that's wow, that's really on there, and I just seen that. Like, so it's all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware out there. Because if you don't know this information, you're not aware of what's going on, you're vulnerable. And if you're vulnerable, it's going to be easy for a scammer or a hacker to scam you. So it's all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware. Make sure you guys are getting your Norton Life Locks. Norton Life Lock will monitor all your financial and social media accounts to make sure no fishy activity is going on. And it will monitor the dark web to make sure none of your personal information is floating around for people to buy. Make sure you guys are freezing your credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, so nobody can get anything in your name, because we all know a lot of scams and a lot of fraud results from identity theft. Credit cards, loans, lines of credit, apartments, cars. Freeze them credit bureaus. Stay safe. Make sure you guys are getting new credit card and debit card numbers every so often. We tap, swipe, and insert on a daily basis. Order from online, and every time we do, that information is being stored on the database. So, and there's always a database compromised, leak, or hack. And if our information is on there, the old information, and we have new cards with new numbers, that old information will no longer be valid, and you'll be safe, right? So it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, being more aware, staying more 10 steps ahead of the game, and just stand out the way of all this craziness is going on in the world. Because right now it's the world is being like a dark cloud coming over the world with just scams and fraud. Like, everybody is getting into the scam and the fraud world. Like, it's real. It's getting wild. So gotta stay more safe out there. Shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limited gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only. I'm doing it for 600. Yeah, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour, webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats available each one. Mini class session lessons. Ask me anything, get help with anything that you need to get help with, and ask me. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Make sure y'all book your Seal and Crypto Tour in person limit gyms, 3,500. Make sure y'all book your Seal a month-long mentorship, $1,000, but first 10 people, 500 in a free load. Don't miss out on that deal. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato app, me and the network. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, and TikToks. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.